Hi, I'm Gordon Wallace from the University of Wollongong, and this morning I'm speaking with Professor Michael Higgins, who's the course coordinator for the graduate certificate in biofabrication. So, Michael, welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about what biofabrication is?
Yep, so biofabrication is where you can take a synthetic material or some living cells, even your own cells, and you want to try and assemble them in some special way, layer by layer, or a certain arrangement. You can do that using different fabrication techniques like 3D printing.
Yeah, and so with 3D printing, you're building things up layer by layer, and what sort of areas is that used in at the moment?
Oh, a number of different areas. I think the main thing in biofabrication is you're trying to address a medical problem where you're creating a tissue or a part of a tissue or construct that can help repair sort of lost or damaged tissue due to injury or disease. So there's a wide range of medical applications.
And here at the University of Wollongong, we have a number of postgraduate opportunities in the area of biofabrication. Can you tell us a little bit about each of those?
Yeah, we have the graduate certificate. That's a fully online course and covers coursework in biofabrication. And we also have a master's in biofabrication where students that are interested in doing research, they can go on to that subject and do a thesis project.
And so the graduate certificate's fully online, and there'll be an intake for that graduate certificate coming up soon.
Yeah, so the grad cert, the intake comes up in July, the first subject of that runs, and then we run the second subject in autumn session.
And what sort of topics does it cover in that online graduate certificate in biofabrication?
Oh, the content involves a lot around case studies of research that's going on at the innovation campus at UOW. And it's really content that's been developed by researchers, so it represents the latest advances in research. And some of the examples are cartilage repair, looking at 3D printing of ears to address microtia, islet cell transplantation, and printing brains on a bench for regeneration of neural tissue.
So that's pretty exciting stuff. Obviously that's very current content that's being presented to candidates in that graduate certificate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's really, that's what makes it unique. The course was developed by researchers in collaboration with education staff at Wollongong, and those same researchers are involved in the course, so they can help students along the way. And because of that, the research is built around or the case studies are built around this research, which involves clinicians and surgeons that are involved. And so, I think that's something that makes this course very unique.
Yeah, and I do recollect that there's some other special features about this grad cert. There's obviously very current and topical areas of research and technical aspects to biofabrication, but there's also non-technical aspects.
Yeah, that's right. So the two subjects that we run, whilst we introduce the topics of biofabrication, we have a special focus in each one. So the first one, we look at the importance of ethics and regulatory issues, and we see a lot of opportunities in that area in the future. And then in the second subject, we have a special focus on collaboration, and we actually have run an interview with Graham Clark. We provide we provide a download of his book, and he talks a lot about the importance of collaboration with yourself, Gordon.
So obviously, being an online course, students don't get hands-on experience with practical aspects of 3D printing. So how do they get that feel about the practicalities of 3D printing?
Yeah, so the first subject in the course is more about the introduction to biofab, but the second subject that we run tries to give the student a practical feel of biofabrication, and we do that through a number of activities involving the software that is used in biofabrication processes, especially around collecting medical images, how you modify and manipulate those medical images and get them ready for 3D printing.
And I guess that also is quite interactive in terms of interacting with the researchers who are really the educators on this course.
Yep. So we have a number of different types of media in the course, videos of the researchers that are involved. We run a video session where students can learn about the software, Mesh Mixer and Imbersalis, for example. and they can learn about how to manipulate those medical images. We provide them with medical images and download links to the software. And there's always, of course, the Moodle content provides an opportunity to engage through a number of forum spaces.
What sort of qualifications or experience would candidates need to qualify for the grad cert in biofabrication?
So it's quite broad. You really only need you need either a medical science, health, or engineering degree. But if you're not sure, you can send in your application. The university will assess it for you.
And where does it take these candidates after they do the grad cert in biofabrication?
Well, if you're interested in research, as I mentioned, you can go on to the Masters in Biofab and do that. And if you do that, you can you're in a good place to perhaps get apply for a scholarship to go on and do research and a PhD. I think the other areas would be, again, there's really increasing opportunities in biofabrication, a number of different industries, obviously in the medical and healthcare facilities. For example, with radiologists, we're seeing different aspects of biofabrication being sought after by industries to see how they can use aspects of it. And because it's quite broad, involves engineers, material scientists, biologists, I think there's a lot of opportunities for people with different backgrounds.
And so if people want to find out more about the course or how to enrol in the course, who do they contact? What do they do?
Well, I think that firstly they should go online and check the UOW course finder. That has all the links to the graduate certificate in biofabrication, the master in biofabrication. It's got all the information there about course requirements, the application, but they can always contact myself at the university.
Okay. Anything else you want to add about the grad cert in biofabrication?
Just to remind people that the next intake is coming up in July for the graduate certificate. If you're interested in applying, get online and have a go at it.
Thanks for chatting with us, Michael. The grad cert in biofabrication is a great opportunity. Get onto the UIW website, check it out. It leads, as Michael has told you, leads to a lot of further opportunities in careers and in research, including the Masters in Biofabrication here at UIW. So get on the website and check it out. Come to Wollongong.